Dark Souls. Don't hurt. It is not gonna be a fun time. I love this game, and I'm gonna enjoy playing it. Is it going to be nice to us? No. Not. Be very mean. Yeah. No? Thinking, well, I want to do Thief. Looking for like a dex build, or do I want to go strength build? I like never do strength build. Okay, fine start. We'll take that as key. Yeah, this will work.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark, they came and found the souls of lords. Daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
I can fucking follow anything.
Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Wow, flashy.
Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames
That looks
will
like
fade,
Boletaria.
and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Oh. Brett.
Yes, indeed. The dark side brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Right. Oh, nice. Thanks, dude. Sort of hope he gets smacked through a ceiling. Three things. This is a good game. I've played this several times through, but usually I take like a very specific route like every single time. There's Magic, I play Magic a lot. Where I do Dex builds. I'm thinking a Strength build would be a nice change of pace. Maybe I could run Greatsword. That'd be fun. Greatsword or one of the other funny strength weapons. Hello. Goodbye. I'm used to playing with the randomizer, so I'm used to seeing like, a bunch of weird stuff going on.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh. Now, I would...
And now we are set free to run through the rest of this. But that is Oscar of Astora. He's the box art guy. And the general consensus is he wound up because of the Asylum Demon smacking him through the ceiling into that room. You got him. He got played. Right. We're gonna win the game. We're dual wielding. We're now officially scariest thing. Still, okay, I can still kind of do it if I get it right the first try. Yeah, so if you do the jumping attack to initiate the fight, you'll actually get that free extra hit. Hoist and down. You may tell us to go straight ahead, but if we take a full detour, three things. Yeah. Hey. There's like a whole quarter section that you like never go to. Kinda makes me sad.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Void.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
So fun fact actually about that cutscene where the bird grabs us. The feathers are always in a different spot. It's actually randomized. It's actually a randomized feather placement. I just noticed that body in the back doesn't render well. So, starting out, there are certain things we're going to go do. We're going to fill out our shopping list early, because there are things that I want to do early. Big thing is a couple of YOLO runs. I'll call them YOLO runs. That sounds a lot nicer than what they actually really are. So, for those who haven't played the game, this is Firelink Shrine. Honestly, not my favorite hub, like in terms of what's actually there, but it's definitely my favorite just for soundtrack, kind of like the music here. And with the randomizer, it is not as fun because you get bullied a lot. I just realized I put cat in like the wrong spot. Yeah, that should be fine. There we go, much better. But yeah, there's the goodies back here that you can grab, and as you can see, there are some skeletons. When it's a randomizer, it's always really funny when you're around the corner and you see some of the late game bosses standing up there in the corner. Still wiggling my movement. There we go. I thought I was going to get got for that, but it looks like I wiggled good enough to get away with it. So, gonna run around the corner, grab another item, and then there's some other spots we need to go to pick up some other items that I want to grab early. Because they're super duper useful to have, and because we have the bunny key. I think I need like 16 for a little bit for heading, which won't take long to get. Might have to call that back down. Depends how things go. Because one thing we might be able to wiggle our way back out of. You were being might. Or people who play this game, you know exactly what we're running around to go grab. There are several weapons down here that we can get our mitts on. Really be super useful, but I'm not gonna go full on into the area because I can't really do much yet. Even if I do manage to slip past everything for a minute. Okay, maybe I did get away with it. I don't know how far they'll chase. I think that might be their might be their cutoff point right there. But that was a very, very good little slippery move right there. We might get farther than expected. I do plan on fighting every boss, so if I skip one in the early game, we'll just circle back around and get it later. Because the odds of me skipping something are growing exponentially by the minute. We're not going into Blighttown yet. We're going to go this way. Again, many of you are probably familiar with what I'm doing, which is grabbing stuff from the Rot Boy. So. But he will just one-shot us. If we follow the lip there, we can actually get past him and go further down and grab some other items, which I want to do. But while we're on the way down, we'll stop by... Not Estrella, I can't remember what her name is. She can reinforce her SS flasks, which is super good, super helpful, lovely. Plus one with with one boss. Okay, taking the elevator again. Thinking the run back is a little annoying, but, you know, that's fine. It is going to be worth it, because I might try to do some shenanigans on some bosses later, if I feel confident. So, the item that remains down there... Yeah, we can actually use this. It would be great if we could. But the item there is a Proud Night Soul. I'm not gonna worry about grabbing it right now because I got what I wanted, which is just past him. So down this way, there are the Drakes, which there are a handful. We can slide past him. There's the humanity in this little tunnel right here, hopefully. There's traffic in here. It does not. That's good. And he made it. So the item up here that we are grabbing is the Red Tear Stone Ring. RTSR is amazing and we love it. My homies love RTSR. I wish that they would actually lose interest in me, like some of them did. I think it's because of where we are standing. I don't know if this will work actually. Hold on. Let me try save quit. See if it'll put them back. I'm fine with cheesing a little bit here and there. I mean, I'm not taking this super seriously, so. A little cheese never hurt anybody. In fact, I think it's cheddar for you. Yes. So it did reset them, which means now we can get zapped. Anyways. So yeah, see, it didn't cover it. So with getting down here, which I may wait and go the normal route for boss's sake. So for now, that's the farthest we're gonna go on that path. But we should be able to get level 16 of this stuff. There we go, and we should be able to two-hand. Yep.